So as we are arriving here, recognizing that we're in this body sitting on whatever chair we are sitting on, we are perceiving what we are perceiving. Inwardly, we are saying yes to being here, regardless of whatever the circumstance may be that we are existing in this very moment, whatever it is that we are identifying with. We are saying yes to this very moment, to be here as we are. We give our attention to listening to whatever sounds are surrounding us, including the sound of the speaker's voice. And every so often we redirect our attention back to the breath, simply to recognize that life is entering this body, the one that I appear to be inhabiting, or the one that I am embracing. Life is entering this body through the breath, giving me exactly what I need in this very moment, even if I may not be recognizing what it is that I need in this very moment. Let us just see what life is giving us. Can I bring my attention right down deep into a communion with this breath, with the momentum of life breathing in life into this body, and then exhaling whatever it is I don't need anymore. Welcome to those who are just arriving. We are already entering just the space of recognizing that we are the perceptivity of consciousness itself, recognizing what is arising in this very moment within our awareness. We are directing our attention to the breath, simply to recognize that life is entering this body, giving us exactly what we need in this very moment. And through this, we are choosing to be in a constant reminder that here I am. I have an opportunity to be in communion with the breath of life. Regardless of what the mind might be saying or doing, the busyness of it, what kind of activity is happening within the body as well as the mind, whether there is some form of contraction, pain, or irritation, or tiredness. I am the one who is bearing witness to all of this. I am the one who is the awareness of this, of what is arising. I am aware of this. So we are relaxing together. In this group context, we are relaxing into being at the heart of this awareness. This is an oasis, an offering for those also who may be undergoing some form of crisis or trauma in their life. So I may speak every so often to remind us of this redirection of awareness to the breath. If you are already there, very comfortably there in that space, then just listen to the sound of my voice as though it is just another instrument for the mystery of life to create a certain vibration and a frequency through. The meaning of the words are secondary in a sense. We are relaxing into a deepening awareness of being the one who is receiving the sounds that we are receiving. And following the sound of the speaker's voice into the unspoken realm of stillness, the unspoken realm of the silence of mind. Sometimes our eyes may want to be open. Sometimes they may want to just spontaneously close. And we say yes to whatever wants to happen. We are flowing with the river of life, simply flowing with the fluctuation of life, flowing with the ebb and the tide, with the coming and the going, and recognizing again and again that here I am. I am consciousness, the one without a second, bearing witness to that which is arising, recognizing that I am aware of being awareness. If you are finding that it is taking a little bit of time for the mind to slow down, keep on inviting it to follow your attention back to the breath. Like saying to the mind, come back home, beloved, come back home. Be in peace with me again in this moment. Come and be at one with me within the breath. Come home, beloved, come home. Be in peace with me. we are surrendering up the fight, not giving in, but we are surrendering to a higher calling, in a sense. We are surrendering to the truth of that which I am, the one that is in that body, listening, the I am here, I am consciousness. I am here. We are here. Life is here. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness in this moment of sacredness. With the eyes closed, listening and receiving. Ayo kite arangi, aruha kite arangi, koa kite arangi, pono kite arangi. Aruhare, Aruhare. From the universal light of the One within, let there be peace, let there be love, let there be joy, let there be truth. Whenever we recognize some issue that may be arising within this oasis or any moment in our life, when we recognize it's arising, and maybe it's creating some angst or anxiety, and especially in this oasis here, invite even that as a guest and invite it home. Redirect whatever thought or thinking or emotion may be attached to it. In this moment, invite it through awareness as you redirect your attention back to the movement of the incoming breath, and then releasing whatever stress or tension may be with that issue through the out-breath. And with each new breath that is entering this body, recognizing that this is a fresh moment that can replace whatever was arising prior to this moment. exhaling the old air, breathing in the new, fresh air. Inviting the disturbance, if there is anything, inviting it as a guest to return home. In this manner, we are making peace with everything that arises. It is like taking a pro-action to embrace the disturbance and then invite it to peace again. We are establishing a peace treaty then. every so often we also redirect our attention, or you could say we simply bring our awareness to the sensation in the hands, in the fingers, the fingertips, and then expand our awareness right down into the feet, into the hips, the buttocks, the legs, the knees, right down into the ankles, then the feet, and feeling into the sensation down there as well. We have 10 minutes to go, and for this last period, if there are any questions, if you feel comfortable to ask through this webinar, please do so. Or if you'd like to make a comment within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Or if you would prefer, you may contact me through Messenger after this. I will keep on speaking and then fluctuating between that and the stillness and the silence. And towards the end of this session, it will naturally cut off, as the Zoom session actually does. So I'll just open up the space right now if anybody would like to say anything, or if they have a question, please do so. You will have to remember to unmute yourself if you want to as well. Thank you one and all for showing up, for contributing your presence to being here. For the very nature of this oasis is all about being. Not achieving anything, not changing anything, not information or understanding or knowledge. It is an invitation simply to be here, and to remind ourselves and to learn how to invite all aspects of ourselves to return home to the essence of being, to return home to the breath, so that the breath of life, the great mystery, can release whatever trauma or tension or stress that there may be in any given moment. And we give thanks to this great mystery for this opportunity. Welcome, dear friends, to the pathless path of enlivenment. Welcome home.